Hey gamers, welcome back to Game Perfection, a passion project by Karmasur Studios. I'm your friendly host, Karma. Do you remember the old days when we all loved to watch our superheroes and acted like them? Well, if the wish is still there in you, I've got something for you. No, I'm not gonna get you a role in a movie. This is a gaming channel, remember? So instead, here are the best RPG games for PC, PlayStation, and console where you can play as your favorite character. Now, without wasting any time, let's get started. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, released on the 10th of November 2020 on Windows, PlayStation, and Xbox.
They are heartless.
Starting our list with pure RPG game from the Assassin's Creed series, Assassin's Creed Valhalla has all that you need to fulfill your dreams of living a Viking life. The game takes you to a fictional story during the Viking expansion in the British Isle during 872 to 878 AD, where you'll be playing as Eivor Varinsdatter, a Viking raider who has so much to deal with. From establishing a Viking clan in England and dealing with the centuries-old conflict between the Assassin Brotherhood to fighting for peace and liberty from the Templars, he has to do everything. You can complete the main story campaign of the game alongside completing interesting side missions referred to as world events to earn in-game money, equipment, and Viking weapons. Also, you have your little companion, Raven, on your site which you can use to scout nearby areas. I can talk about this game for a whole day, but then no one will listen to me. So go and explore it right away. Final Fantasy VII Remake, released on the 10th of April 2020 on Windows and PlayStation 4.
I'm gonna be a soldier. The best of the best, like Sephiroth.
What took you?
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe. Where's Cloud?
Final Fantasy VII was fun, but its remake is just a different class. Seriously, the role-playing game released by Square Enix consists of full-on action and an intriguing storyline. Controlling the mercenary Cloud Strife, you join the Avalanche to stop the powerful megacorporation from using the Earth's essence as an energy source. And when you are on such a big mission, people will die, houses will explode, and strategies will be made. It's super exciting. Unlike the original game, the remake consists of an altered active time battle system that fills up slowly usually and faster with attacks. Once filled, you can halt the action and use your magic and special moves to take down the enemies. You can switch between party members anytime to use the right skill at the right time. The Earth's essence is for a purpose, not to fulfill an individual purpose. Remember that.
Mako supersaturation confirmed.
Engaging materia cooling to reduce temperature.
Madam Director, you have a meeting shortly.
Number 4. Yakuza, Like a Dragon, released on the 16th of January 2020 on Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
Let's get started, shall we? How about we don't?
And I'm going to play it my way.
Yakuza games have always been fun because of their perfect combination of mature themes with utterly bonkers shenanigans. Yakuza, Like a Dragon is similar, but more amazing. In the game, you'll be controlling Ichiban Kasuga, a man on a quest to become a hero after being imprisoned for 18 years only to then be betrayed by his former boss. Kasuga wants to know why he was betrayed. Apart from the main mission, the player can take part in side quests known as sub-stories to gain experience and additional rewards. The battle system of the game disappoints me a bit. The game follows turn-based RPG-type combat where you cannot hit your enemies directly. Instead, you can throw NPCs on them or kick small items to hit them up. Not so fantastic, but yeah, something better than nothing. A new side activity known as Dragon Cart is also introduced, which truly deserves a try.
Hey, how's it going?
Persona 5, released on the 15th of September 2016 on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5.
You are truly as he anticipated. This is truly an unjust game, but if my voice is reaching you, I beg you, please overcome this game and save the world. I'll navigate your
enough talking about those action-packed RPG games following those ancient storylines. I've got something fresh, exciting, and stylish for you. The Persona 5. Simply one of the best JRPG games ever released for PlayStations. The game is designed just to get you attached to the screen for hours with its amazing character designs, creative soundtracks, and eye-catching menus. In the game, you play the role of a high school student living in Tokyo, known as the pseudonym Joker, who gets transferred to a different school after being falsely accused of assault. He and his group of secret vigilantes known as the Phantom Thieves of Hearts go on to explore the metaverse to steal malevolent intent from people's hearts. Yes, the metaverse you are thinking about right now. There's almost everything possible in this game, from love to romance. Yeah, you got me right. Everything. Demon Souls, released on the 19th of November 2020 on PS5.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Do you believe in souls? Well, I do, but do demons have souls? Yes, people who are not subscribing to the channels do have souls. Just joking. Demon's Souls is an action role-playing game released by Sony Interactive Entertainment in 2020, actually a remake of the Demon's Souls 2009. The game gathered quite a good response from the critics for its amazing gameplay, visuals, and technical aspects. It's about the quest of a hero brought to Bolteria, a fictional kingdom by a dark named Old One. The player can navigate around 5 different worlds from the main hub, Nexus, and engage in intense combats with enemies. You can also play the multiplayer mode, which is more like a battle royale, where you can battle other real-time players from around the world for the triumph. Whatever modes you play, the multiplayer or the story mode, one thing is guaranteed: entertainment. The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim, released on the 11th of November 2011 on Windows, PlayStation, and Xbox. The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim will always be one of my most special games for me because it was released on a very special day on the 11th of November, my birth date.
I would like to greet you a happy birthday and I wish you the best of everything. I'm so rich. Happy birthday. Live what you want and want to what you live. Thank you. I love you.
The game brings you a pure RPG experience full of action. The story takes place in the city of Skyrim where you, Dragonborn, are on your quest to take down Alduin, the World Eater. You can explore the beautiful open world of Skyrim and complete side quests to gain experience and improve the character skills that will help you at the time of combat against the Alduin. The game allows you to freely roam around on your horse or use the fast travel system, collect weapons, spells, and potions, and make sure you're well prepared when the final fight comes. If not, just forget the main mission and enjoy the game. Yes, you can. Disco Asylum, released on the 5th of October 2019 on Windows.
In the great city at the end of the world, there's a dead body behind the hostel cafeteria and a strike that's about to become a war.
Disco Asylum is as creative a title can be. The game was released in 2019 by ZA and and was one of the finest RPG games of the year, and on our list of course. The city is recovering from a war decade, and there is still a lot of mess going around. You are an amnesiac detective who is on duty to investigate a murder mystery, but not everyone wants it to be solved. The game consists of no combat. Really?
No fighting. No fucking fighting! Good. Get the fucking...
Instead, you can continue the game by choosing appropriate dialogues from the dialogue tree that represent 24 skills or, say, 24 aspects of the character. The player can interact with or move non-playable characters to gather evidence and complete his investigation. How you dress up, how you talk, and how you act, these all affect the progress. A perfect game to become better psychologically.
Or lose your mind.
Pillars of Eternity. Released on the 26th of March 2015 on Windows, Linux, and OS X.
I'd heard the Deerwood was a savage land. I believed it when they killed a god. But even they didn't deserve the punishment that followed.
What will happen if you combine the DNA of Baldur's Gate and Planescape? Torment? You get Pillar of Eternity, a creative role-playing game that got a lot of appraisals for its creative story and peaceful gameplay. The game is set in a fictional nation of Drywood, and you are one of its residents. All of a sudden, there comes a supernatural phenomenon, plaguing all of the infants so that they are born with no souls. Yeah, born without souls. A bit later, you come to know that you are a watcher and you can see the past and interact with souls. But you were not like this before. So, what made you like this? That's the main goal of the game. The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt, released on the 19th of May 2015 on Windows, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
For the murder of the wounded, looting, cannibalism, you are hereby sentenced to death by hanging or torment.
Take the reward and let's go.
RPG games are all about their intriguing storylines and thrills, right? And if you're looking for a great RPG game with a great story, you'll hardly get anything better than The Witcher 3: Wild Hunt. This action role-playing game takes place in the fantasy world based on Slavic mythology, where you'll be controlling Geralt of Rivia, a monster slayer for hire, aka The Witcher. But apart from that, he's a frustrated father who's in a quest for searching for his lost adopted daughter. Complete your quest by battling the game's terrific dangers with your weapons and magic, and interact with other NPCs to gain experience, gold, and other amazing rewards to upgrade your skills and abilities. Explore a vast and beautiful open world by jumping, swimming, and running. But keep your sword ready, because your death might be waiting for you. Divinity: Original Sin 2. Released on the 14th of September 2017 on Windows, PlayStation 4, and Switch.
You were my home once. Before you were overrun by these elves, dwarves, humans, meddled with a power they didn't understand.
The last game on today's list of RPG games for PC and console is the first turn-based RPG combat I liked. Divinity: Original Sin 2 is simply created to let the players execute their creativity. Whether it's the large collection of characters with different skills, or the ability to interact with non-playable characters differently, the players can do almost everything without even harming a single thing in the game. However, if you think it's time to swing your sword, do it now. The turn-based combat allows you to hit an NPC in the game accordingly to deal damage to the enemies. Well, I keep myself peaceful in the game and swing my sword in the garden when needed. Give it a try. So, I made you play as your favorite character, huh? If so, like the video. If not, suggest the RPG game that you're playing right now. I'll give it a try for sure. Well, I'll see you on the other side in the next video. Till then, this was Karma. Peace out.